Okay. Can everybody hear me okay? Just to make sure. This is actually my first time in forever doing this, so like, give me a second. Um, just making sure everything is okay. Hello, Orange X Lightning. It's good to see you after a while of like, what? It's been a year since I last did this? But it's with Crash Team Racing, and you know what? I think it's time to actually get back into this because I think I need to. I need to. It's good for everyone if I actually get back into this, especially for my comic. Which is hopefully I'm gonna get some progress done tonight because I definitely need to. If you're kind of new into this, you know, anyone new joining in, welcome, first off. This is going to be a live stream of basically me just working on my comic, and I'll be answering any questions you guys may have about my comic. It might be about characters, the current story. I can't spoil anything that I will be putting into the comic soon, so any future characters you might be having questions about, I can't answer about that. So any current characters that have appeared in the comic, you can ask questions about that. So let me actually switch to the live screen here. Hopefully it will actually show. Okay, there we go. And hopefully the chat box is working, because I've tried to get this working for like a while now, and I just whatever. If it doesn't show up, I'll just have to look on it and see. So on a scale of Dodd to Squee, how would you rate your precious boy? Squee, obviously. Come on. You know me. I love Nikki. He's just so cute. And he just, you know, he's obscure. And, you know, that's okay. That's okay. By the way, while I'm working, I will be having music on. It'll be very low. So, I tried finding, like, the best not copyright. So it's mostly going to be, like, video game tracks. But it's the best I could do, okay? I'm not too sure what is, like, content friendly or not. So let me actually get started here and just put something on. Let's see what we got. There we go. I hope you guys will be able to hear that, and hopefully my voice will not be drowned out by the music. Just let me know if anything, if it gets too loud. Let me check. A little bit. Just kind of turn that down a bit. There we go. That is true. For no reason, like, I work the best with video game music, because I don't know. I'm just terrible at working anything else that's not video game music, so this is kind of like different than what I usually do, so I'm going to check out the chat. There we go. Alright, so I have the chat up on my phone because I feel that's easier if I just keep going with that, because I only have one monitor. Everyone else in the house has like 2 monitors, but I only have one because I can't ask for important stuff. Anyway, so what I have so far, I'm just working on colors. I realize I still got some line art to do, but it's very short. So again, you can ask any questions about, you know, like how I usually work on pages, anything in terms of like story and writing. So yeah, anything is totally fine with me. So hopefully you guys are able to see the screen just fine. Which one was background lines? There we go. There we go. Okay. You know, if people really request it, I might actually have like a little quick drawing break so I can draw whatever you guys request, if there's enough people clamoring for it. If not, whatever, I'll be fine. I won't die. I won't die of like embarrassment. Come on, dude. There we go. Just kind of. Right. Just kind of. And again, I don't usually go for like big important details per se, but it does help just kind of like figure out what I need to do. Oh, sorry, my like phone went to sleep. There we go. All right, there we go. Is the stuff still playing? No, well, come on. There we go. like you gotta keep playing music. Come on. There you go. So mostly I'll be finishing up inking stuff today. It's probably going to take a little bit. I did most of it, so I'll be working mostly on colors today for backgrounds. Let's see if I can kind of go back to chip again. There we go. Also, just let me know if anything weird happens in the chat, like, say you can't really see the screen at all, just let me know. It seems like everything's working fine from my end, so, again, just let me know if something's going on. Just kind of do this. There we go. So how this stream will go, I'll be working for about 2 hours or so. I don't want to focus too much time on just doing this because, again, it's a live stream. And usually it takes longer at this, but I feel like I want to practice drawing faster. That's definitely a goal for for me. Let me actually do the stabilization a little bit, because see if we can... There we go, that's a little better. The program I'm using Medibang Paint Pro. It's a free program, so if you are interested in using it, you know, if you say if you have a tablet and you kind of want to draw, it's kind of similar to Paint Toolsci, which is a different art program. It's pretty easy to use, definitely easier to make comics than Paint Toolsci, so I recommend it. Again, it's free, so if you want to try it out, you know, you can just look it up on Google and they'll just have the download link for that. So yeah, I really enjoy using Medibang Paint, even though I have actually been using Clip Studio a lot, and that definitely helps, because it's also like really fun with some of the brushes they do with Clip Studio. So totally forgot to add this little line to the thing there, but that's fine. I'll live. I'll live. Okay, just kind of, if I can draw a straight line, there we go, kind of like that. Also, totally forgot to add a stop sign, because there was a stop sign on my previous page, and of course I forgot to draft that for this, but that's fine. That's okay. I'll live again, even though I'll mostly beat myself up later about it, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. By the way, any of the feedback that I'm getting in terms of, not feedback, but the playback for this video will be uploaded to my art YouTube, which is what I barely use anymore, really, but I want to upload more stuff onto it, since I feel like I'm going to be more active with my art instead of my gaming channel. I'm really thinking about it. I'm not going to abandon it or anything, of course not, but I feel like I'm actually going to do more things with my art channel now. Because, you know, I now have a following on Twitter, which is scary to me, but, you know, just kind of have to do your best about it. You know, that's okay. I do have multiple channels. Like, my gaming channel is probably my first channel that I had. Like, my first ever YouTube channel that I had. And then, I'm trying to think. And then my art channel didn't go, then afterwards it was my art channel. Yeah, but maybe a year or so after I started up my gaming channel. So yeah, I do. The point is that I am like I can't decide. I can't decide on anything anymore. Like, I'm terrible at making decisions. I've come to know, but I am getting better. I promise. Alright, let's see the. Also really like this song. I know it's been used in a lot of memes for its time, but like, just looking back, it's a really great song to kind of chill to. Really, it helps with me drawing. Actually downloaded this song a few months ago. It's like, it's still great. It's still great. I feel like I'm just gonna kind of leave this part open right here. But you know what? Let me keep that, because this part's not gonna get much detail. It's gonna be covered by the tree. So I'm going to leave this one over here. Also, if you'd like to, please spread the word around that my my channel is currently live. So if you would like to, people in the chat, that'd be great. Just, you know, kind of share around, because I currently am live right now, and so more followers would be great for my Twitch channel, which I'm planning to live stream more. So yeah, I greatly appreciate that. All right, I think for now. Again, I did most of this stuff offline, so I think we're going to be going into coloring now. And quick thing, what I usually do for coloring my pages, the thing is, before I start anything, I have the draft page ready, so let me actually get rid of this thing. There we go. So I have the entire draft page that I do in my notebook first. So I first have the page out first in my notebook. I also do it digitally, but if I'm really stuck, then I'll just stick with, then I will, stick with, notebook stuff. But other than that, yeah. That's how I usually start off. But now we're actually gonna go further into colors. Let me just turn this draft page off, because I'm already done with that. There we go. Okay. So, how I usually do colors, I actually take them for the previous page. You know, just kind of keep consistency with myself. Because again, like, I am terrible in keeping track of things, like, a lot. So, I just kind of stick with the previous page. That's easier for me. Actually, let's do no dialogue. It'd be easier if I do that. Yeah, thank you for sharing the link to this, Orange Lightning. I greatly appreciate that. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can actually... What do I do first? Probably the road first, if I'm really going to be honest. What's that? Let me just add in a new layer with that. We'll group, I guess. We'll just name this BG Colors to make it better for myself, because I have too many folders if I don't name them, so might as well do that. Okay. Oop. Let me just do this then. Well, if you guys hear noises downstairs, it's coming from downstairs. I live on the second floor of my house, so you know, I just let them know, hey, I'm streaming. So if you do hear noise, well, I can't stop all of that, but it's fine. I live. So, oh man, Lost Colony is great. Actually, in fact, is it too soft for you guys? Just making sure. Is my voice coming in okay? Because again, I just want to be sure that everything is fine. Seems like everything's okay. Hello, Asprey Dreebs. How's it going? I'm currently working on my comic right now. Currently working on colors and everything. So if just a reminder for everyone, if you have any questions about the comic so far, about characters, writing, story, certain aspects I can answer in terms of story, other things in terms of like spoilers, I can't answer those, so I'll just let you know if you just happen to ask that question, so I'll let you guys know. Okay, a little quiet. Alright, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit then. Just a little bit. Not by much. Just a little bit. Alright. Is that any better? Just let me know. Because I'm gonna keep going now. Oh, you can only use audio? Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully, again, it seems like everything is fine in terms of, everything else. So, hopefully it'll stay like that. Because I have been testing this out for ages in terms of, like, you know, games and also my, laptop. So, hopefully everything's coming in fine. I am using like a window capture for this particular part, so just to let you know that again, I can't use the full screen anymore. It's just ugh, it sucks. I just liked it when I can just do the display capture so I can show everything, but that's fine. I'll be okay. Actually, I feel like that might be a little better if I do that instead. Oh, it's playing this song again. Okay. It played this song like what, twice? Okay, whatever. Actually, do I have this on my playlist? Like, do I have the extended version? That's probably what's playing right now. Nope. Okay, I'm actually gonna skip this then. If it's gonna do that. Let's go to Bogly Woods. Why not? Let's just try that one. Okay. Okay. Alright. So just genuine question. I know like 2020 has been the absolute worst, let's be honest. Like, this is probably the worst year I've lived through yet. And that's saying a lot. But how are you guys doing? I know it's been hard trying to like stay motivated and everything, but all I'm really wanting for you guys is just to be, you know, safe and okay. Because I know my country right now is just absolute garbage. Who cares about like people staying safe, you know? Just reset all for money. Can't stand it. But whatever, I can't say much about that now, can I? So Paper Mario is totally poggers. I'm gonna be really honest. The first three, okay? First three. I actually like Super Paper Mario, and Thousand Year Door, let's be honest, cannot be beaten, really, so. Oh, really? That sucks. Well, hopefully you'll get better. I know it's been hard, you know, staying motivated and everything, but you know, again, hopefully you'll get better, because I know that my sister has had pneumonia once, and it's just awful, so, you know, I hope you get better. This is coming from me, so please. Just stay safe. Everyone stay safe. If you can, please stay inside. Stay indoors. I know things are opening up again, but you can't trust them. You can't trust anything anymore. Oh, why is it doing that? Whatever. I'll live. That's good. Glad you're feeling happy. That's what matters, you know? No, it's just hard to stay chipper sometimes, and you know, just it's always about clinging onto something that you're okay with, you know? But yeah. Again, I'm glad you guys are at least doing okay right now. I know things just kind of suck most of the time, especially this year. Goodness grief. But you know, I'm glad you guys are doing okay. It seems so. So again, I am doing basic colors. Make that the same. That was the original plan anyway. Also, you see bleeding from the inks here. This will actually be covered. This part will be covered by a background, so don't have to worry about that. All right. And let's see. I usually put, was it this here? Yeah, and that there. Okay. So this will go on top of this with the tree. So. Also, I heard some of the controversies with Haunted P. I know it just sucks. Like, because I really love Knuckles stages, and you know, I don't necessarily blame. You know, like I don't want to take like all of the Knuckles tracks out. All right, these are like some of my favorite tracks of the game. Let's be honest, for me, definitely. Because you know, other people worked on the Knuckles stages. You know, like Tomoyo Otani. He was a composer for Sonic Adventure 2. And I think, didn't he release like an instrumental version of Pumpkin Hill? So why not for the other tracks? Like if they ever decide to do a remake or a remaster or whatever, I feel like doing it instrumental would actually not be that bad, especially after everything that's happened. I'm just personally, that's just what I think. So I feel like that would be best. with that. Alright, it's kind of lopsided a bit. Let's see if I can move this just a little bit. It's gonna bother me. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling personally. Like, you don't need to change anything. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, true. 100p, let's be honest, he's kind of a jerk. But, you know, again, like, I don't want to take away the entire song. So, especially Aquatic Mind. So, and again, I'm not going to blame it entirely on the artist because, you know, we find out years later that he lied about everything, so about not being paid and whatnot. But enough about that. Let's just enjoy the rap. So yeah, most of the songs I picked for this live stream, and it's probably gonna be streaming in general, it's just mostly gonna be like lo-fi. It's pretty chill tracks, so just a heads up if you're into that sort of thing. No real dubstep or anything, because I personally am not a fan. It's not bad, dubstep, but I don't listen to it a lot. So, also I realize that's, oh, whatever, they'll be fine. Alright, so yeah, I usually don't listen to dubstep at all, so, again, it doesn't bother me per se, but it's like, I don't care, really, so. And by the way, I have about maybe 20 tracks so far. I do have other tracks I can play from my media player. So if we do run out of tracks, well, you know, we can always do more of that. There we go. Okay, so there's more stuff. Okay. Let's see, quick thing. Let's see how many people we've had so far. I usually check to see, you know, who's here. Because I really appreciate people being here. Alright, so you guys. Which is cool, thank you. Seriously, for being here. Because it feels good. Just to have people just kind of hang out with for a bit. And then I'm probably going to, I'm just going to name this trunk so that I remember. Again, sometimes I name layers, sometimes I don't. I know it's inconsistent because, like, that's how my brain works now, but that's fine. Good idea. Oh, what did I get? Oh, you're hosting my stream now. Well, thank you. Thank you for hosting my stream. Aspiring Dreams. I really appreciate that. Oh, I'm sorry. Aspiring X Dreams. I can't read. I can't read. Whatever. I'll be fine. I know. Shrek has ruined me. Also enhanced and ruined my life. Just, I'm gonna put it at that. It's not necessarily bad. No, actually, in fact, I like the first two movies the best. But yeah, like, I can't look at certain things the same way thanks to Shrek, because I grew up with that movie. Both movies, actually, both Shrek 2 and Shrek 1. Shrek 3 I did watch. I don't know, looking back, it's like, why did I enjoy this? Same with the, oh, what was that one? It was, I think it was like Shrek Forever After, or whatever. It was like the fourth one, I think, so that one was also one I didn't care about at all, so. Alright, so, oh, it's doing the shutter thing, okay, that's fine, though. Okay. Well, that's fine, though. I do like Aspiring X Dreams anyway. It fits you. Because, you know, you had a previous, username, so I think it fits. Yeah, like, I don't know. I vaguely remember the fourth one. It's been years. Like, the last time I remember seeing it was, like, in the movie theater, so I don't have the richest memory, of that movie. I do have to say, the most I can remember of it is definitely better than the third one. Third one, I have to say, is probably the worst out of the quadrilogy, so if you had to ask my opinion, there you go. me see. So most of the stuff, I spent too much time on the tree there, but it's fine. It's fine. Again, I probably won't work on everything. I won't work on everything today. I'll try and get most of what I can done. So again, I don't know, it just feels better for people to kind of talk to me while I'm working on stuff. It just feels easier if I do that. Oh, come on. Get that going there. There we go. Yeah, I know. There was a fourth one. No one remembers it. It was called Shrek Forever After. I forget when it came out. It was like, I want to say early 2010s? Right? Early 2010s? As far as I remember. But yeah, there was a fourth one. It was okay. It wasn't the best thing put to film, but, you know, it was okay. It's better than the third one. Let's be honest, the third one is the worst one, hands down. So, that's what we can all agree on, I hope. So, yeah, it was 2010. That's what it was. That's what it was. Because I remember it came around that time. It was like, all my family saw it. It was my stepdad, my mom, my sister, I want to say, that day. But other than that, yeah. It was okay. That's all I gotta say about it. Also, sometimes I just like to pre-paint the trees, because that's just who I am. It's easier for me if I do that. Alright, let's see if we can just kind of do that there. Or, is it even showing? No? Okay, don't do that. Great work, thank you, me. Man, that's like barely showing up. Okay, now it's starting to show up. It's like, can you please just... There we go. That's better. That's better. Oh, you know, I totally forgot about the Puss in Boots movie. As soon as you said that, I was like, pretty sure there was another one. And then it was Puss in Boots. That's right. I haven't watched that one, actually. It's whatever, I feel. I don't know. I don't really have any strong feelings towards that movie. So I can't really say, like, how I feel about it. So... As far as I remember, people didn't, like, as a whole, it was pretty low compared to, like, the other Shrek movies or spin-offs or whatever, so. Let me just get some light things in here, so it's a little easier. Actually, can I? There we go. Also, I think this is a... I'm trying to remember what was this song that's playing right now. I think it's a remix of Magic Ant from Mother, which is what I recently got into a little bit. It's very interesting and weird. That's all I'm gonna say. It's very weird, but I am personally enjoying it so far. I enjoy. I'm currently like wanting to get back into Mother 3 because like farthest I went, I want to say is like first chapter, like second chapter or so. Second chapter, yeah. So I really want to get back into it. So I didn't like to mention them or something. Anything. Just add like something in here. Oops, sorry. Again, I did like it. The microphone is set to the side because the way it works, the way that I have my setup right now is that my tablet is in front of my computer. It's usually how I work, so I just usually have that. So if I do happen to hit it, it's on accident. It's from my pen. I'm not too sure like how to set that up efficiently yet, but this is currently what I have. So. Mother 3, really? Honestly, Mother 3 is the one I can really play, because, like, I'm a chicken, especially when playing Earthbound. So, and I know the final boss, so I don't want to like go through that personally. Just every time, it just like it gives me personal anxiety, and I don't want it. Mother 3 is like the only one I can go through, and I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna go back into it. Because again, I like the two games I'd rather play in the Mother series is the first one, which I haven't yet. I hope to play it soon. That or Mother 3. So, right. What was I gonna do? That's right up here. Okay. It's currently just, again, what I tend to do with shapes here is that, again, I use like basic shapes for this. So what you see here, this is just the lighting and shadows that I have so far, but it'll be blended later. It's also a reference to myself to tell you, hey, you need to finish this soon, or else you're gonna leave this blank. What are you, a chicken? So I just usually leave that blank. Let's see, what do I have here? Right there. Okay. Oh, let's do that. Dude, I cried through not the first chapter, like the chapter with Lucas and his mom and stuff. I cried so hard at that. Like, even the first time I was like, oh my god, did that really just happen? Of course, I won't be spoiling it on stream because, like, you know, I'm sure some of you probably have not played Mother 3. So, and also I'm not a jerk like that, so I try not to be. Like, sometimes I know I'll accidentally say something, but, you know, again, I try not to be, so. Let's see, get some of this here, just paint some of Amy's bag. Also, gotta say, I love Sonic 3D Blast on the Saturn soundtrack. Like, wow. You know, I grew up with the Genesis version, so I wouldn't say the inferior version in terms of the soundtrack, because they're both good in their own right, but I like atmospheric tracks, and I think that 3D Blast is fantastic. Like, for real, fantastic. With the tracks and everything, so. Alright, so I'm just kind of do that. I probably should put more pinks here, but it's fine. I'll live. Yeah, whoever's saying the Mother 3 is bad, like, no. I'm fairly honest. If you're looking for, like, heart-pounding gameplay, you're probably not going to get that from Mother 3, just based on my experience, but, you know, gameplay is one thing, story is another, and Mother is all about story, I'm really honest. You know, and that's fair, you know, 3D Blast, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea, obviously. Actually, it wasn't for me, definitely, at first, but eventually it was like, oh, you know, I kind of like this, so, you know, eventually just became that. Alright, am I missing any gaps here? It's like, there's one thing. There it is. There it is. That thing there. And then I forgot to put this thing. It'll be fine. Oh, come on. Okay, one thing I do have to say about Medibang that I am so used to doing with Clip Studio is that, I don't know, it feels like coloring in is a lot easier with Clip Studio because they have an entire tool that allows you to color in better. But again, it's just something I need to adjust to whenever I go back and forth. Yeah, like, personally, if whoever's telling you that, like, Mother 3 is bad, or asking, like, oh, why is this game so bad, first ask them to go back and check other terrible behavior, assuming things are bad like that. So, well, whatever. If they want to be, you know, jerks like that, that's their choice. That's their choice. It's not mine, it's theirs. Alright, let me actually make one for gaming, because the in here is going to have our own background thing. So we're doing this BG panel. So there we go. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So I don't know what color to make this. I think what I had originally, because I actually do have a draft, like a whole page of this, this whole thing, on a different file. But the thing is, like, the page contains slight spoilers to a character that'll be introduced very soon. So, you know, I probably won't show it, but you probably have like a good idea. Whoever is like really knows the manga, which is like no one, but whoever really knows the manga, then you'll know. But yeah, I'm not really going to spoil that page, but I do have a draft of this. It's super old, and I don't like looking at it. I don't like looking at it at all. Actually, let me just turn off the correction. It's gonna bother me. Alright, that's fine. Depends. Well, again, I'm not going to spoil who it is. Even though, probably have a good idea. We saw this character here. Probably have a good idea who this character. Well, not this character in particular, but the kind of character he is. You might have an idea. But again, yeah, I can't really spoil that right now. Again, I will actually be spending most of my time, kind of working on comic pages for now. I know I'm working on portfolio stuff, as I'm actually submitting things for art college soon, but I want to take a break. My brain can't take the nonsense that has just happened this year. Like, I felt like, you know what, today, you know, this year, I'm actually going to focus more on my comic, you know, that was the plan. That was the plan. And then, you know, everything happened, and now it's like, everything's a nightmare, and I can't do this. But, you know, I've been doing it bit by bit, and honestly, it helps just kind of doing things piece by piece. So, and that, okay, that's already connected. Sorry, that was confusing me. Even my own lines can be confusing. I hate it. Anyway, oh, this is the Legend of Spyro soundtrack, which I went back into. And it's actually not bad. I actually really like it. It's different from the Spyro we were used to at the time, but you know, it's a different. I was about to say texture, like it's a food. It's a different feeling. That's what I mean to say. It is very different from what we're used to at the time. So, I already have panels here for the colors are here. Yeah, 2020 has just been the worst. I'm just gonna come out and say it. It's been really bad. I don't know what did we do to deserve this. Maybe we're all hoping the decade would be better, and that was the karma that the world decided to put on us. But you know, whatever. Hey, you know, that's fair. That's fair. You know, personally, I'm a fan of the classic Spyro. It's just something that I'm just used to. You know, just for the longest time, it was, you know, classic Spyro was the thing I grew up with, so, it's like, even if you told me, like, oh, why is this still not there? Even, like, told me, like, oh, you know, Legend of Spyro has more immersive story, and, you know, that's true, but personally, I see it like a weird Lord of the Rings type story, and that doesn't really fit Spyro in particular, especially what Spyro was kind of aiming for, which is more general audience, and kind of less about its story, really. But, you know, I guess it just depends. And I might be just rambling on at this point. Come on, do your thing. There you go. You can do it, program. You're not dead yet. Give me a second. Alright, what can I also color here? Alright, actually, I think it could be right here. But yeah, this track is my favorite track in the game. Just because it just, I don't know. I love tracks like this. Especially choir stuff. It makes me cry. I mean, I'm okay now. It's just, you know, listening to it, it's like, whoa, this is amazing. Canvas right there. I'm actually making okay progress so far in terms of colors, so I'm okay with that. Because usually coloring is just, it takes forever because I worry too much about the details, and then other times it's just like, you know, just do it, me. Just do it. Okay, stop being such a chicken and a coward. Just do what you want. Alright, let me do this so that's easier if I just do that. Is it that feelsy, Aspirin Dreams? Because, you know, stuff like that, video game music, if it's really good, it'll make me cry. And that I know I'm a chicken, but, like, you know, good soundtracks make me cry. I've heard about that. Is the Rayman Redemption thing any good? I've heard about that. Again, I don't play Rayman games, really. I mean, I listen on Twitter, be like, oh yeah, that's interesting, and I just keep scrolling. I don't know. That's just who I am, personally. Because I just can't function. Apparently, my brain can't function. But whatever, I'll live. Okay, let me. Okay, good. It's. Come on, there we go. But yeah, that particular part of the song just, oh, even as a kid, I was like, whoa, this is really grand. Oh, it's playing Boggled Woods again. I mean, well, that is also tempting. Let's change to something else. Oh, I know. There we go. Something also cold sounding. The Spyro stuff. There you go. That is good to know. You know what? Because you said it, I might check it out. Xenoblade Chronicles soon, like the soundtrack. Because if you're telling me it's good, then you know it just has to be. It has to be good. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am terrible at like coloring houses. Sometimes, it's like how grade schoolers color, that kind of color. I'm trying to get better though at like natural wood and brick, but sometimes it's like, how do you color a house that makes sense? Because I've seen some weird looking houses that obviously shouldn't be the colors that they are. Like one time I actually saw like a completely, like mostly purple house. Just the exterior of it. I'm like, why? That is a terrible color. It looks so gaudy. But yeah, again, I tried my best with houses. Because yeah, it's just whatever. Ice Cavern is also a great Spyro song. You know, because this just, yeah, I love it so much. Aesthetic, yes. These people live in a very chocolate house. There will be obviously, you know, like shading here, but there again. I have no idea what the color this one. Maybe I'll just keep this one the same color, just to kind of, not that, I meant bucket. There we go. Just kind of keep it consistent. Hope you stay safe when you're home from work. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, because again, like going out in public was already kind of an anxiety-inducing thing for me. But ever since this whole, you know, the nonsense has happened, it's been worse for me. And I usually don't say that, but it actually has, and it's not good. I just come home and say, hey, you know, I'm glad I'm home. It was nice going outside, but it's time to come home. And I was like, I'm glad to be home, and I'll stay here. Because dealing with the stupid that I have to deal with almost every time I have to go out is just painful. Honestly, very obnoxious. Even next door, but I'm not gonna go too much into that. So just curious, does anyone have any questions for me in terms of my comic? You know, like, you know, anything in terms of concepts, characters, anything? Again, it's not like I'm pressing anyone to do it. I'm just, you know, curious. Again, this is kind of an open stream today. Just working on stuff. Just kind of want someone to hang out with me while I do this, and hopefully we'll get things faster. Much faster than I usually do. So... Oh, it's kind of a nice song. Even though I like listened to this maybe once before the stream started, but actually it sounds pretty nice. Alright, let's see. This looks crusty. We're gonna make this uncrusty me. Will we ever see Nikki in a bow tie? I've greatly considered that. In terms of my current scripts, probably not so far. But maybe in like a little celebration thing, because recently the Tumblr blog for Out of the Blue has currently hit like over 500 followers, and that's amazing to me, because like I wasn't expecting so many people to enjoy the comic so far, like really, and I greatly appreciate that people are interested in this thing. Where is the other thing I had? I'll just get it from the other page. But yeah, I honestly cannot thank you guys enough who have already, you know, kind of been supporting the comic so far. Because again, you know, it's more of a passion project for me doing this comic. Because, you know, like, there's literally nothing on this manga at all outside of Japan. Even in Japan, it's like super obscure. So I'm glad that people get to enjoy something, you know, like my own interpretation of the manga, of what I know. You know, the stuff I don't know, that's whatever, I'll make it up as I go. Or at least, you know, kind of figure things out. Even though it's funny that some of the scripts I already have for some of the later chapters, some of the stuff that I actually have planned is actually, like, was from the manga I found out as I kept researching. I'm like, are you serious? Yeah! So I find that really relieving that some of the stuff that's, like, showing up now actually is getting traction, like, in terms of, like, oh, this actually happened in the manga. Good. So I'm not, like, totally making things up as I go. Oh my god, that would be... First off, that would be amazing. I'd probably scream. And I'm not a screamer. Like, not really. I don't scream anymore. But generally, if I saw, like, anything about the anime, like, if there's an anime about the manga, I would freak out. Genuinely. Imagine seeing Anton, his ugly face. His ugly face in animation form. That actually sounds really awesome right now. If I knew how to animate, like, really well, I could do it, but at least do something, but I can't. I know, like, very little about animation in terms of, like, actual frame flow and everything. So whoever can do, like, really good at Sonic animations, if I had money, please. I commissioned someone to make a small animation, but, you know, I live on basically the dirt scraps right now, based on what everything's happening right now, so... Wait, did I... No, this is Act 1. I'm sorry. We just listened to Act 2, and whatever. We listened to Act 2 of Rusty Road, and I thought it was Act 2. But no, it's Act 1. So I'm silly. Let's see. I think we're just about done. Wow. It's funny that when you talk, you get things done so much easier. Wow. Look at that. I mean, again, I already started coloring some of this stuff beforehand, so most of it's already done, but it feels good to know that I got most of it done right now. So let's actually get started with some of the shading right in here. Let me just kind of get in here. Actually, let me just do more blotto. There we go. How I usually shade, by the way, I keep all of the base colors kind of separate because it'll be easier for me if I just kind of do it like that. So, for example, the way I colored Nikki right here, this is how I usually do it. Do my research anymore, barring like the chapters people updated to YouTube. I know, like, it's been like that. You know, again, that's the thing. If you're interested in something super obscure, there's like little to no information that is really archived, and that's always been the bother, especially for the Sonic manga. But there actually is an ongoing Sonic Retro archive. There hasn't been anything uploaded as far as I remember. I'm trying to think. When was the last time anything was uploaded? Probably like back in October. So it's been a while, but there is an archive going on in Sonic Retro. I think if you type in Sonic Manga Index on Google or something, you'll be able to find it. But yeah, there's a bunch of archived pages people put up there. So like there's a bunch of chapters that are untranslated, but you can check them out. If it's something, you know, if you have found it in any way, shape, or form, just let me know. Because seriously, I'm also looking for more issues. Because I am super bored in terms of like new Sonic content. Because again, we haven't gotten anything new Sonic, and you know that's okay to me. To me, that's okay. Because I have other interests too. It's not just Sonic. And so, you know, if it's as long as like we are gonna get another rushed game. Because, you know, we already had a great track record of those. You know, as long as they take their time, it's fine. But, you know, starving for other Sonic content is hard. IDW is doing a good job, though. Like, good work of keeping updated recently. I'm not going to spoil anything, because, again, I'm not a jerk like that. But I gotta say, I'm glad that, you know, the last arc, it seems like we actually finally ended things. I'm so glad. But now we're in a totally different new situation. And it's like, how would this even start? But again, I'm glad we're getting something other than Sonic games. Because I like other Sonic media, you know? But, you know, personally, if you had to ask me, like, just random game questions. So, like, to the chat, if there's any game that you would like remastered from the Sonic franchise, what would that be? For me, the two top choices were probably going to be Sonic Riders, the original one, or I would think Sonic Chronicles, but even then, that's never gonna get a remaster. I mean, fan game, yes, I've seen the progress, it looks great, but officially, no. Ken Penders has completely destroyed any hope of that game coming back, which is a shame, because I thought it was interesting, but the writing could have been better, but it would have been better with the sequel, probably, but nope. Echidnas exist, so, you know. Echidnas are totally a Ken Penders invention. It makes no sense. He's such a man-child. He's such a man-child. I do not understand his way of thinking at all, but whatever. What can I do about that? You know, you do have a point. I've noticed this, especially, I want to say 2013 was definitely the start. 2013, 2014, after Sonic Boom, there's definitely a decline in, like, Sonic media. Definitely. Sonic games, definitely. You could tell that there was, like, a little dip in release dates. So I'm trying to think, what came after? There was nothing in 2015, right? Like, no mainline Sonic game in 2015. But 2016, we got Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania announced in that god-awful live stream. And then we got 2017, Sonic Mania and Forces. Ugh. And then I'm thinking, what else was announced after that? Well, Mania Plus. It was Mania Plus. But then after that, there wasn't anything else left. So yeah. Yeah. I've been thinking about it. That's it. We're pretty much caught up in Sonic games at this point. Which one was the color? It was this one here. Okay, wrong layer then. Good call. Glad I figured that out. I ask that question myself every day. What was Sonic Forces? I'd like to forget too, but we technically can't. Just like '06, which by the way, I usually don't recommend games on stream, like as like vocal as I do. But please check out the Sonic '06 project by Chaos X. It is fantastic. Like, it honestly fixes majority of the things that was wrong. That was wrong with Sonic '06. Again, there's still some problems that they need to iron out. I was playing it recently, and but it's already an improvement than what we got initially in terms of Sonic '06. Because boy, oh boy, and I like it. I actually kind of like some of the ideas, but it's Sonic '06. You can't really say much, and not get laughed at. But whatever. But yeah, we didn't get any new mainstream Sonic games after the 4 years, after Lost World. So, it's funny to me, though. Oh, what was that? Oh, hello, Ori Bird. Welcome. It seems I got a new follower. That's what that was. I don't know why I did that. It kind of did that little weird glitchy thing. But yeah, thank you so much for following, Ori Bird. And then back into streaming. So, new people just came in. Welcome. Currently working on comic progress right now. Again, just kind of hanging out. Because I feel like it's easier for me if I actually have people, like to chat with. Because let me tell you, doing this on my own is a nightmare sometimes. Because recently I've had hard time focusing, and I don't know what it is. I guess just because it's just so hard to concentrate with all the garbage that's been happening recently. But yeah, just here for hanging out. So if you have any questions or comments about the comic so far, I can't spoil anything that will be appearing soon. So anything like that, I can't really say much about that. But if you do have any questions about stuff that has happened with the story so far, it's always I'm always open. So. True. But, honestly, I'm okay with the change. Wow, this is the third time. This is the third time this song is played. Okay, we're gonna do something else. What's the next one? Yeah, I'll do that. Bogley Woods has played 3 times now. Okay. Well, no, not that one. What in the world? Let's just do this one. Hello, come on. Seriously, Bogley Woods has played 3 times already. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, again, it's just been, I don't know. I tend to worry a lot about, the situations that's been happening. So, it's whatever. So again, it's been easier for me now because I actually been trying to spend more time online with friends online, and actually kind of helps. So I'm glad for that. Also, why in the world did I not just do this? There we go. Also, I love this remix of Autumn Plains. It's just fantastic. Oh, and by the way, Orange Lightning, no, you do not need an emulator for it. But I do recommend that you have a high-end computer, or at least a computer that can run it well. Because let me tell you, I had literally had to change it to the lowest settings in order for it to work on my computer. Because it's just been that, that hard on my computer. Oops, sorry, that's my fan. And my computer's starting to scream a little bit, so I'm going to turn up the fan a little bit. Hopefully get some air in. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear me still. If not, just let me know. But yeah, it's just been kind of screaming at me. Oh, I know, man. Again, I mostly play lo-fi. I'm gonna try and do more lo-fi hip-hop game remixes if I can. because I feel like that actually makes it easier for me to work. So, but yeah, as I said before, Orange Lightning, you don't need an emulator or anything, but you do need a good computer for it. Because, actually, some call me Johnny, just a little call out to him. He recently did a video today where he explained that probably the worst of it, if you have a high-end computer, it really depends on your computer. Again, Kingdom Valley is the worst with the lag, but everywhere else it seems okay. So, just a little heads up for you guys if you are interested in playing that. But please, if you do have the time, I recommend trying out the 06 Project 06, or is it P06? Whatever. It's that project. So, there you go. It seems like my mouse is kind of glitching up here a little bit, but it'll be fine. What do we got? What do we got? Trespasser again. Okay, let's just do something else. Yeah, it's starting to repeat some of these. Let's actually, no, let's do this one. This one's actually pretty neat. Pretty neat. You know, I definitely see that. Nikki could totally be a lo-fi fan. Like if this was his era, if he lived in 2010, definitely. Don't tell me I accidentally did this when I was doing something. It's just the problem. If you're me, sometimes you make like multiple layers and you forget which ones they were. I love my brain. I love my brain how it works. I make too many things and then I forget about them. Anyway. Oh yeah. You know, I've noticed this about myself. I've been downloading like a lot of like winter themed stuff for this playlist. And so, you know, looking back, I'm like, wow, I do a lot of this. Why? I mean, it's good. I love ice level music and just, I don't know, stuff that makes it feel like really chill. So, Nikki is rather chill, but he's also a bit of a skittish chicken. I don't know what you call that. He's a bit skittish too, so he's just not used to like attention. So the only attention he can really have is like with his friends. That's okay with him. So even then, don't scream at him because he'll jump like a cat. So. Yeah, you know, that's a good point, you know. Remakes, you know, they can be fine. Like, trust me. I love the Crash and Spyro remakes that have been, you know, that came out about a few years now. But if I do have to say, I would not mind a new game. Like, Crash 4, some of the gameplay I saw, wow. It looks really cool. But I have to say, though, like, I'm also not excited because I also suck at Crash games, so... And people say it's already harder than like most other Crash games. I'm like, oh, good, fun. I can't wait to die multiple times. I can't wait to die multiple times because I think I haven't pre-ordered it yet because again I am kind of like living off of dirt right now. But I'm hoping things will get a little better for me. Probably open up commissions again just to help out. But yeah, I'll be getting that game soon. You know what? I might be live streaming it because. Good news, I don't know if it looks better than before, but yeah, my internet has been improved. I can definitely tell the difference. So, hopefully I'll be live streaming that very soon. So, yeah, like I'm told there's like 100 levels in the game. Like, are you... I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it's cool, yes, but it's like at the same time, it's like, I'm scared. Someone hold me. Oh boy. Yeah, that's true. Like, you gotta. They're really wanting to rob us this year. In the past few years, actually. There's been remake after remake and remasters and sequels to, like, older games. It's just so weird. And, like, now we have successors, because we have Bomb Rush Cyberpunk that's coming out next year. And now we have, let's see, Balan Wonderland. And I think there's a Suikoden, like, successor coming out soon. Which I'm like, what's happening? Why we're getting so much? It's kind of scary. Alright, let me get some of that in there. Alright, what do we got? Wow, this song hit. Okay, let me just... Yeah, I'm starting to get repeats here. Let me... You know, maybe I should just type in, like, a Sonic, chill out music or something. Hey, let's get one Earthbound track in here. Come on. Earthbound is great, so we're just gonna get one in here. There we go. Yeah. Oh boy. Like, PS5 is looking great. Like, in terms of some of the games they showcased that day. I remember being super hyped about Ratchet and Clank. Rift Apart? I think it's Rift Apart. Again, I have terrible memory, so, like, give me a second. But yeah, Rift Apart looks very interesting. The Miles Morales game looks amazing, so... But the thing is, like, I don't have money for PS5. Yes, this is Snowman. This is Snowman from Earthbound. One of my favorite tracks of the game. It just, I don't know, it's just so good. And I think this version is probably my favorite version of Snowman. So, where's the other? It starts. I have too many layers to count, and I hate it. I'm definitely gonna rearrange this afterwards. But, you know, because that's how my brain works. Just keep making them, and then forget that you have so many layers. Good. Good. Alright, actually, before I get too much in that, let's turn on Amy. I feel like Amy needs to get something in here. You know, it's just funny, like, after a while of kind of working with comic pages, you know, just kind of like where you want this certain light, just kind of, you know, you kind of just unconsciously, subconsciously just kind of work with the shading and lighting and everything. That's how I usually do my comics anyway. It's just something I usually work with, and it's weird, but, you know, whatever. Of course, when I actually think about it, that's when it gets really crappy and shoddy, but like right now it's starting to get a little crappy and shoddy. Let me kind of trim this out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, is that how it actually works? Because so that's really silly. That's genuinely silly. But, you know, again, I guess you can't do much about that. Yeah, this song, I decided to put in the playlist because I actually do like the beat, but the lyrics are so weird. Like, you can't even understand most of the time. But I still like it though. So, I mean, from what I know, it seems like they're like only games from the PS4 Pro can work. That's as far as I've read. I don't know if that's true yet. Again, it's best if we actually find out for ourselves about that, but yeah, only certain games so far will be backwards compatible. See, back in my day, not to sound like whatever a boomer, but back in my day, when you booted up a PS2 and put a PlayStation game in there, it played the PlayStation game. You didn't need certain aspects of it for it to work. It just did it. Oh, really? I didn't know about, like, certain stuff being reach unlocked. That's, like, the first I'm hearing about this. Apparently stuff will be reach unlocked? That's interesting. That's actually very. This is actually kind of like terrifying to think about, because so many things are, like region free nowadays. And it's like, what if you get a European game on an American console and you can't play it now because it's region locked? But like, I guess they'll fix that out later if this is the case. So. Actually, let me. If she's facing this way, it'll probably be something like this. Dude, me too. Back in my day, I had an N64 and Game Boy Color. Me too. It was. I'm trying to think. It was Game Boy Color. I remember I had like Pokemon Yellow, and I had Kirby's Dream Land on it. And then I had the N64, I think it was Pokemon Stadium and Snap and Hey Pikachu. Those are the only 3 games I played on it. But yeah, it takes me back, man. But yes, this is Love You Sonic, from the Sonic the Hedgehog remix album. I personally enjoy the song. Again, I have no idea what he's saying, but I understand a little bit of it, but yeah, I really like this song. All I'm gonna say is there has to be a remix of this song. And I totally see this as an Amy theme. In fact, this is what I associate my Amy with. I just really do. Alright, enough lollygag. Let's get into the next part. More shading. It is definitely an Amy theme, but it really fits her though. But seriously, like if you ask me, I like My Sweet Passion. Like, the saxophone is fantastic, the jazzy beats, but this is just great. I actually kind of consider it classic Amy's theme, actually. Because it kind of revolves around Sonic CD. So yeah, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog remix, I think it's called. That's the album name, I think. But let me see. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's Sonic the Hedgehog remix. What else we got? Oh, we already posted those. Okay. Now I think we practically went through like all of my soundtrack choices. So let's see if we can actually get through the Sonic music playlist. Let's see what we got. Let's just get through a random playlist online. Let's do this in part 1, because I said, there we go, that's nice, that's nice. Also, it's been years since I last, like, really listened to the Sonic Colors soundtrack, so this is always great. Oh yeah, Tidal Tempest? Do not get me started. I love Tidal Tempest to death. It is so good. Tidal Tempest is my favorite song of Sonic CD, period. Like, if you had to ask me which stage, it's Tidal Tempest. Like, that's literally like the only stage I really listen to. Yeah, the Japanese version of Tidal Tempest. It's fantastic. Actually, let me check, does this thing have Tidal Tempest in this mix? I don't think it does. I think it's part 2. Tidal Tempest, Tidal Tempest, Tidal Tempest. No, it seems like not. Yeah, it's probably part 2. Yeah, both Tidal Tempests are great. I have to be honest. Like, the US version is funky in its own right, but just, oh my god. The Japanese version is just so tranquil. So good. Also, I'm really surprised they have not remixed that song yet. They really should. I'm gonna be really honest. They always do start a Speedway. You know, they always do that song. And it's, yeah, it's a good song, but come on. There are other stages that deserve the same kind of love Stardust Speedway does. And don't get me started on the, like, the rest of the soundtrack is just fantastic. It's one of my favorite classic Sonic soundtracks. Favorite Sonic song of all time? That's a broad question for me, because like I have a bunch and I can't like focus on one really. If you had to ask me like from which era, I feel like that'd be a little easier. But again, that's super hard. I can't tell you what would be my favorite Sonic song of all time. But let's see. If from each era and like each, okay, let's see. Classic, again, Title Tempest is pretty up there, so I'd probably put it in that spot. Let's see. Adventure era? I don't know. They have some really good ones. I have no idea. See, that's an I don't know from me. So, oh, Mystic Mansion. Oh, that one's good. That one's a really good one. Okay. Now that you've mentioned up Sonic Heroes, Grand Metropolis, I actually named my Tumblr blog after that stage. Grand Metropolis is a really good one. Really good stage theme. So if you had asked me, yes. Grand Metropolis, probably my favorite from the Dreamcast era. Handheld era, oh god, that's also a good one too. I don't know either. I really don't. Oh boy. Some good ones. Power Plant's also good. Power Plant is also good. Oh boy. Again, this is hard. Because I have to actually think about it. Because again, like, I don't think about favorites. Handheld era, I'm gonna pick from, like, Sonic Rush. Because again, they're all good, but if you had to ask me, Sonic Rush is probably one of my favorite ones. Night Carnival Zone or Deadline? So what you need? Especially the Blaze version, that one's great. Oh boy, this is actually making me think a lot. Let's see. Another one from the Legacy era, so like 2006 to 2010, I want to say. Probably one from Sonic 06, Aquatic Base. That one's also really good. Good, like, lo-fi stuff. Just a little bit. Oh, it's the song. This one's also good. See, it's hard. It's a very, like, broad question. I know. It's a broad question. I can't give you a definite answer to. I'll have to give you my favorite from each era, but even then, that's hard. Goodness grief. Let's see. And then, like, modern era. Stuff from Sonic Mania, probably Studiopolis. Act 1. That one's great. And yeah, that's my list. Please don't ask me that question again. I really had to think. And it's hard to do that. Because, like, you know, they're all really good. I really don't have favorites. From each game, maybe, but not, like, in whole era. So... That's true. Like, you know, I think it was like a Sonic opinion video I saw. I think it was like with Sam Procrastination Station. Where, like, one guy said that Sonic Mania's soundtrack wasn't that great. I'm like, you just started a forest fire. Congratulations. Also, you have a terrible opinion. And I usually don't say that about you know, I usually don't say that about like opinions, especially Sonic opinions now. Like honestly, I don't get worked up about stuff like that. So, um, favorite individual games. See that one I feel like is a little easier as I get older, but even then it's like it's kind of a little dodgy to actually answer. Let's see, one I really like from the classic era. Again, it has to be Sonic CD, probably, or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Again, those are very like obvious opinions, but I don't know. Just like I like how Sonic CD was very different compared to other Sonic games at the time. Especially with the exploration thing. I know people are not really used to that, but I like it. I like it. Let's see another one from the Adventure era. Probably Adventure, like Sonic Adventure itself, or Heroes. It's very like I like Adventure too, but again, it's if you had to ask me, probably something from Sonic Adventure. Oh, Fly in the Freedom. How about that? No, it's okay. It's okay. Actually, this gets me to think a little bit. Actually helps with some of the brain farts I usually get when I draw. Actually helps me think a lot when I do this. So. Oh, I forgot the spin-off titles. Yeah, spin-off is also really good. Again, it's really hard to choose Sonic soundtracks. But if I had to choose, probably something from Sonic Riders. Like, I like Babylon Gardens theme. I've been listening to that a lot recently. It's actually, like, very... I don't know, it feels very climactic, but also, like, you're ascending. I don't know how to describe that, but that's what it feels like to me. So... yeah, like, it's different. CD is different from your, usual classic Sonic game. And people say, oh, classic Sonic's Dark Age was, probably started with Sonic CD. I'm like, not exactly. True difference, different than Sonic 1 and 2, but I'm not saying it's gonna be the worst of the classic games, definitely not. Let's see. What I like about classic era is not game song, but Sonic related things better. So they call me Sonic. Oh yeah, the remix album. Oh my god, that takes me back. I remember listening to that album like nuts as a kid. When that was like 2007. I remember being a kid in 2007. I want to go back being a kid in 2007. This year sucks a lot. It really does. Yeah, that Eggman theme is fantastic. Like, that one's really good. And, that's totally okay. Sonic CD is also pretty good, Sonic 3 Knuckles, it's also a good game, but I feel like it's also kind of overrated. Even though I do have to say, I am very disappointed that Sega is kind of like... I don't know if you guys have noticed, but do you notice like how Sonic 3 Knuckles has been ignored over the past few years? Like it just has, and I'm very confused at why. Now it might be the music situation, but hello, we got like lost tracks that meant to be in the game until like this whole music debacle happened. So again, there's a chance that it could come back, you guys. But again, Sega's just like, oh, we're just gonna ignore it for like the next 20 years. Because, after Sonic 4, I guess we don't want to associate with Sonic 3 and Knuckles again. Okay? Because I noticed even in 2000, like 11, like the early 2010s, they didn't ignore Sonic 3 and Knuckles that much. I don't understand. Oh, come on. Do that thing. There we go. I spent my entire life for not knowing what a Sonic game. It was a Sonic game. Oh, yeah. Media Machine was also... It was challenging for me, because I sucked as a gamer when I was, like, you know, again, like 5 through, I want to say 8. Even though I was surprised at, like, what, 9 years old? 9 years old, I was able to beat Sonic Unleashed. So, it was the Wii version, sure, but, like, I was impressed with myself. Like, looking back, I'm like, how the hell did I do that? How did I do that? But yeah. Mean Bean Machine is also a good one. It's a good spin-off, even though it was based off of another game, which was based off another game. So, it's confusing, but, you know, I like it, though. I like it. Yeah, like, I can play Puyo Puyo pretty well. Not the greatest, but I can play it pretty well. But Tetris, I just suck at. Because, like, I don't know, it's just... Puyo Puyo, it's like, there's more action, I guess. It's hard to explain personally, but... I don't know, I guess my brain just is like, you know, Puyo Puyo is where it's at. And if you try anything else, well, you know, you're just stupid. Alright, there was another page I had Amy's hair in. If not, I can just, you know, just get rid of that, I guess. I think it was this one. Yeah, definitely. I think that's it. There's an extra level of attention you need to pay with Tetris, and I honestly, personally don't have, I guess I just don't have that skill to pay attention, really, with Tetris, so, but whatever. I honestly am really, like, admire the people who are good at Tetris. I'm not, so, and I know I am. I know I'm not good. It's okay, you can just say that. I'm not good at Tetris, so, yeah, I feel like that actually works better. Let me just take off the eyelashes there. This is better if I do that. Great, let me just... Oh wait, wrong thing. That's what I'm doing wrong. Is this one? There you go. I was gonna say, I did not do this on this layer. Okay. Every time, it's like I don't look to see if I have the clipping thing on. There we go. It's right here. Alright. Yeah, like, I don't know. I like Dr. Mario as well. That one's also a good one. But I feel like with Dr. Mario, I can concentrate better in terms of, like, combos. But Tetris, it's like, there's the it's a lot more technical than Puyo Puyo. So, it just confuses me a lot when... you know, stuff like that pops up with Tetris. It's like I gotta do T-spins, then complete Tetris, and then continuously do T-spins, especially with Puyo Puyo Tetris. I can't, like, honestly, I don't really play much online anymore because there's so many good Tetris players on now, so it's like, alright, I'm good. I don't need to play anymore. I'll get myself beat up by a bunch of Tetris players. Star Speedway is good. But again, need a Title Tempest remix and I'll live. I'll be so good. Oh my god, is this Sonic Rush Adventure? Dude, I have not played Sonic Rush Adventure in, like, I want to say... Oh my god, when was the last time I played Sonic Rush Adventure? Probably back in, like, 2013, 2012? Because I had the game... And then I lost it, because I'm stupid like that. But yeah, like, I had the game, and I beat it once, and that was it. It's a good game, but, like, give me Sonic Rush 1, please. Yes, dominance via T-spin. The Virgin Tetris versus the Chad T-spin. Oh, jeez. I'm such a child sometimes. I can't help it, though. I know I am. Hey, let me go with Nikki again. Because I gotta go back to... I gotta go back to this layer and just kind of color them. Sometimes pill halves don't fall in Dr. Mario unlike they do and Puyo Puyo combos. What are those? I don't know. I don't know if they have an official name, but I know what you're talking about. I just forget what it is. I just forget. Yes, I can actually imagine that, and I hate it. If the Sonic manga existed today, that's exactly what Anton would be doing, and you cannot change my mind. He would be T-posing in front of Nikki to assume his dominance and scare the child half to death. Oh my god. That's actually really... I'm not thinking about it. Oh god. If I knew how to draw super fast, I would do it right now. But, like, I'm just gonna concentrate a little bit more on my comic. I might make that like a Twitter doodle, though, after I'm done. I can't stop thinking about it now. That's how his clan assumes dominance. T-pose. A child won't give you their lunch money? T-pose. That's how you get it. More Nintendo leaks? Good, great. I don't want to know about them, thank you. I'm fine. I don't want to know about them. I am good. I am good. Actually, what is this song? I've never heard this song before in a Sonic game. Oh, it's Olympic Games, that's why. Okay. That explains a lot. Because the last and only Olympic game that I've actually played was the 2012 one. And that's it. Because I don't care for the Olympic Games like that. I mean, I'll play them. But, I don't care for them, really. So... oh boy. Also, you know, originally I had this going for maybe, like, 2 hours. That was the original plan, but since I'm actually doing pretty well in terms of progress, I'm gonna keep going for maybe another hour or so. It's about 8:30 is when I'll end. But yeah, I just gotta say, so far, guys, I just want to say thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Because honestly, it makes my progress go much faster if I have people with me. It's like, honestly, I wouldn't be halfway done through this. If I was by myself, I really wouldn't. Alright, let's see. How do I get that going here? Oh yeah, that'd be great. You know? Just like, well, you know what, in general, if real life had more teachers being concerned about their students, I wouldn't mind living. Definitely not this country, not in the United States, nope. I don't think they're even concerned about the teachers anymore. I'm not gonna get much into that, but yeah, it's terrible here. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it, America. I hate it. Yeah, you know, living is also a mood, but, you know, it's also not a mood. You know, I just kind of want to escape life right now. You know? I want to be in my dreams. My dreams recently have been pretty nice. I just want to stay in there. Like, if nights actually existed in like, my dreams, which technically they do, but, you know, if they stayed there for much longer, I would sleep nice and sound. I know I would. Oh my god, the Anton T-posing thing is stuck in my head now. You know what, after, you know, I'm gonna try and draw that, see if I can do it on stream efficiently enough, but I'm definitely gonna try doing that, because stuck in my head now. But yeah, for real, it's just, you know, if nights actually existed, like, you know, for a continuous amount of time, I'd never want to wake up at all, because life is just terrible right now. I would do anything to escape. I think I've no other choice of drawing T-posing Anton right now. You know what? Let's see. It is currently 7:13 where I am right now. I'd say in about maybe 7:25 might give that a go. I'm gonna keep going as much as I can in terms of my comic progress, because, you know, that's just who I am. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. Oh, you thought that Anton would get his dominance by, like, bullying the other kids. Nope, T-posing. That's how he does it. That's how he does it. But you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. Well, except for give me an amazing idea, but... Yeah, it's so weird hearing a song like this in a Sonic game, even though it's not really a Sonic game, but still, it's like, whoa, that's weird. Oh, good, we got, Meteor Herd. It's a man Knuckles. We a Meteor Herd. Ready to go in space. How we get the emeralds. Oh, man. Again, it sucks that whatever happened with 100p, but I gotta tell you, this stuff is dope. Stuff is dope. And technically Sega owes this song anyway, so, you know, can't do much about that, can you? It's so weird listening to this song without the echo, because I'm so used to the game version, but I'm guessing this is the OST version, which really throws me off. Now here I thought he was saying, don't let it hit your groove, move, but it's don't let it hit you, move. See, this is why enunciation is important. Alright, see who we have in chat so far. Just a quick look, because we do got a few people watching. Of course, it hasn't really updated, but whatever. It'll be fine. Not yet. Yeah, for real, like, some fictional characters I would love to, like, wear their stuff. Like, for real, especially, like, the manga cast. They actually have some really, like, cute and, like, kind of niche 90s type of fashion that I would totally wear. Like, if you had asked me, Nikki's dad, Polly, I would wear his jacket. Like, I love jackets like that. And just, like, I would steal that. Steal that look. Especially the one with the Sonic emblem behind him. That would be so awesome. If I just had one of those. Oh man, oh my god. If someone could, like, recreate Nikki's sweater, that'd be amazing. Because I love that sweater a lot. And I would love to wear it, you know? That's a sweater I would not stop wearing throughout the fall and winter. That's my sweater. That's my type of sweater I want. Where's the song from? Oh no, it's Transformed. Never mind. It's All Stars Racing Transformed. It's good though, even though I much prefer the what's it? The Knights intro to that race. That one's great. I love that. Is that one or is it? See, this is where it begins. There we go. I found it. Come on, come back up, chat. There we go. I mean, that's true. You could always get like a sweater in fabric paint, but like, I have like a design in my head where it's kind of like a plush sweater, but there's like an embroidered N on it. So, you know, it's like it's very plush. You can wear it, you know, on the coldest days of fall and winter. But the end's kind of embroidered on it, so that would be so awesome. The point is that Sega needs to like, you know, have like their own clothing line where you can actually kind of wear the characters' stuff. That would be so awesome. You know? Yeah, like a wool sweater or like a plush sweater or something like that. Because that would be so cute. I'd honestly wear that like every day. It would be unhealthy of me, yes, I know. But I would wear it like all the time if I need to. Not in the summer though, because like I would like my sweaters to look nice, not like sweaty and gross. So I'm just gonna put that there for Amy. It's kind of a little dab of white there. There you go. Actually, that was too big. Let me just. Oh my God! Stardust Speedway Act 1. How did I miss this? Okay, go back to the favorite songs thing. If Stardust Speedway, because I like Stardust Speedway, but Act 1, oh my God, it's pretty close. It's pretty up there for me. It's really good. Actually, I showed this to my mom when this song initially came out, and she was like jamming to it. The funny thing is like, she usually doesn't care for my Sonic soundtrack. In fact, she kind of makes fun of me for it. But she generally like was dancing to this. Like, see, they are good. Don't about whatever you think beeps and boops are, whatever that means. These are good tracks. But yeah, again, like, there's a lot of good ideas, especially for the Sonic Manga cast, for like really cool fashion. Like, I would love, I think it's like from one of the first manga issues, Anton's letter jacket. I would love to wear that. I'm telling you, letter jackets, I'm a big fan of those. Of course, not actual lettersman jackets. Those are really expensive, but something like that I would wear a lot. In fact, I kind of throw those on. Whenever it gets kind of chilly. That, or I think my Crash Bandicoot jacket around somewhere. That's somewhere, but yeah. That too, I wear a lot. So, I'm just gonna get this going here. Do have to say, I feel like I'm getting a lot more done with this, actually, than what I usually do. Which is great, because I feel like if I don't, well then, you know, it's going to be another long time, the next page, you know? I feel like if I'm going to be consistent about this, I'm going to have to. With Comic Process. And you know what? I think I might have more live streams of this. Because it's actually really fun hanging out with you guys. You guys have been great so far. It's been great. But yes, I agree with you. The manga crew, they have like a lot of Actually, let's see if I can kind of... Just an example. I know, like, some of you have already, like, kind of figured out. You, like, kind of already seen the manga, so you have a good idea of what I'm talking about. But hopefully if I can actually get this stupid thing working. Oh boy. Nikki with braces. That is a cute idea. In fact, I think my sister actually gave me, like, a birthday present. Like, a birthday, doodle with Nikki and braces, and it's adorable. It's so cute. I love it. I still love it. But yeah, let's see if there's this one. If it'll actually show the whole thing. Can we view the image, or? I guess I can kind of see it a little bit, but. Alright, hopefully I'm able to actually switch screens here, so if I can do this. And hopefully it won't, like, muddle up anything. Alright, let's see. Where's Firefox? Oh, there we go. But yeah, the good thing about the Sonic manga is that, you know, like, everyone wears clothes, you know? So it's like, you know, it doesn't feel weird. Only Tails and Sonic and Charmy really don't wear anything. So I find it interesting that they're mostly clothed. The closest thing I could think that does that, like the next best thing, it's probably Archie. But even then, damn right, Knuckles. There you go. But yeah, most of them wear clothes, so I think it's really interesting that you can kind of like make your own design based off of those. And again, like it's one of the few outside Sonic mediums that they actually have characters wearing clothes, so I think it's interesting. Anyway, back to drawing matters. Well, if I actually come on, we'll actually do it, please, or not. Hold on. It's gonna do something weird on me now. Is it actually gonna open up, or is it actually? Okay. Hello? Oh, don't tell me it's stuck. That is amazing. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna switch really quick. Just to kind of give you a be right back sort of thing. Actually, no, never mind. There we go. Okay, that genuinely scared me. Okay, so I'm gonna actually switch this over really quick because for some reason it was doing something a little stupid there. So we're gonna get back into this. Okay. Alright, so going back into this. So back to the live screen. There we go. Now it's back. Okay. Square or round glasses for Nikki? I don't know. It's something I usually don't think about in terms of Nikki, because again, I usually kind of do a mix of both. As you can see for these glasses frames. Originally I did have them with rectangular frames, but I actually kind of like them with rounder frames more. I don't know. Again, it really depends on the design. So like for my own design, I kind of have a mix of both. Kind of roundish, but a little square at the top. Just kind of give more shape to his glasses. But I do like the idea of, you know, just like square glasses for him. I just feel like square glasses on a person can make them like twice as nerdy. So I kind of like that idea again. So, but it's hard to choose, you know. So, all right, back into it. Actually, what is the time? 7:26. Okay, I said I was gonna try and do it. So far looking. Not bad progress we made so far. Not bad. Mostly character shading, so put a save on that before something terrible happens. Alright, so I know you guys really want this. I'm gonna try. In fact, I should switch these. What would actually do it? Actually, this should be bigger. Whatever. Make this a little bigger. So you said you guys wanted this. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and Do this for you guys. Wow, that was actually big. Hold on. That was the wrong thing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try Anton T-posing. Yeah, but we're making good progress so far. Just to look again, we're actually making some good progress. Definitely better than me, like, not doing anything. Because, again, ugh. But yeah. So yeah, doing pretty good. Anyway, so... Oh boy, you guys have some ideas. Now I gotta remember how to draw Anton. Like... from the top of my head. And that's the thing, I don't remember much about Anton from the top of my head. But let's see. This is how I usually draw him, so it's pretty good for this. Basic shapes for this, because again, it's better if, like, I have a clear idea of what I'm gonna draw, but I have no idea yet. It's just him T-posing. It's just straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up this. I don't even know what I'm drawing at this point. Oh boy. Imagine this is the first thing. Like, imagine you come to my stream, this is your first time seeing my art, and this is the first thing people see. Like how do I describe this? How do I describe this to people? That's right, I don't. I didn't describe it to people. Oh boy. Should I just give him, like, the tattered shirt, or... No, just give him the tattered shirt. It's so easier if I do that. Would I want Nikki in the corner? I probably would want Nikki in the corner crying. Oh, look, Dry Lagoon. Someone said this was their favorite song of, Sonic Adventure 2. And we got Dry Lagoon now. There you go. You get your sad Nikki in the corner. Someone save him. He doesn't know what this power is. Oh my god, I don't know what in God's name I'm doing right now. I'm making art. This is... I'll tell my parents I do this for a living. And I technically do. Technically do. Just not this. Poor kid. There you go. There's some added shade there to make it a little more ominous. You know, it's actually kind of terrifying. Like, imagine, like, just this. Like, not even Anton, just this. Approaching Nikki. That's something to cry about, I personally think. This shape. It's not even, it looks remotely like Anton a little bit, but not enough to say that's Anton. Still the most terrifying thing. If I witnessed this thing coming at me, yeah, I'd cry a lot. Someone save Nikki, please. He's crying. He's crying at the altar. Please, why do you do this to me? Because I said so. Also the chat says so. Chat said, make Nikki suffer. There you go. He's gone. There's no Sonic here, only Anton and the vacuum of like space here. I mean, yeah, technically. What's Nikki? Who's the Sonic you speak of? There's only Nikki. And especially Anton right now. Look at his face. Turbid face. Of the blank stare that you get from doing T-poses, which still, like, scare me. Like, personally, scares me. Also, I realized I put this in the same layer. Whatever. It'll be fine. Again, I'm actually gonna do quick line art of this. Because you guys asked so much. Yeah, just there's no eyes, just vague face. So Nikki has every right to cry about it, personally. I mean, he's still a crybaby, but this is justified. This is justified crybabiness. This is actually kind of terrifying now. The more I draw this. Oh my god, I can't draw his, like, midfield here. There we go. There we go. This is vagueness. Ah, yes, aquatic mine. I think we were just listening to this too, but whatever. Still good. I still love it. This vague shape that looms over Nikki. Just scares him. And, let me just give more space to this part of the campus. Oh my god, this is how Anton bullies Nikki. He doesn't say anything, he doesn't do anything, all he does is T-pose right in front of his face. Right in front of his face. Oh my god, let me just give more space for this. Let's see. No, 78 is fine. Let's just anchor to anywhere the center, so I can give more space. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. Like just unintentionally. Look at this. Yeah, this is exactly how chapter 1 of the original manga starts. That's how it starts. Alright, so we just kind of do that. There you go. Just give more space. So then he just kind of looms over Nikki a little bit. There you go. All right, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back into I'm totally going to do lighter of this though. Oh my god, this is great. Thank you, whoever made that recommendation. Whoever made that recommendation is great. I'm going to save this. What should we call it? Let's see. Let's see. Asserting. Let's see. Reptilian dominance. Reptile dominance. Whatever. First, let me go to MDP files, so that'd be better. I can't spell right now. Whatever. Asserting reptile dominance, guys. We did it. We did it. Alright, back into, oh my god, back into, going back to the comic. That was great. That was great. That will definitely be, done with line art, and, we'll post it on Twitter and my, Tumblr, because that is great. Well, I'm glad that you gave me that suggestion. That's amazing. Also, people who are new to the stream, who just got here, let's see how many people we got. Probably, well, it's not showing me any new people right now, which is really stupid. Let me kind of go into my other file right now, other place. New people that are here, welcome. Just never mind the T-posing reptile you see here. He's just gonna be in the corner. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is actually a stream where I'm going to be focusing more on my comic progress. Originally, I had it slated to stop today, like right now, but since I'm actually having a good time with you guys, I'm gonna keep going for another hour or so. I'm probably gonna take a quick break soon. But right now I'm just gonna keep working. I just had a little drawing break. That was fun. So thank you to whoever recommended me that. I think it was Oribird, right? Yes, Oribird. Thank you. That was great. So again, I'll be working on my comic. So if you guys have any questions about the current story that's happening, about characters that have shown up, by all means you can ask them. If I feel like this is gonna be a little spoilery, I probably won't answer them. Especially when it comes to future stuff that's going to happen in the comics. So, but yeah, I'm always open for questions and comments if you have them. So, right. So where did I put this one? Is it right here? Okay. Whatever. So, can't do this. So. I kind of want to make it an emote. Like, if I knew how to do... I'm probably going to figure out how to make an emote and just make Anton an emote. And probably do that. Oh, man. But seriously, thank you for doing that. That definitely lifted up my spirits. So that... I probably should. You know what? Next stream when we do this, I'm gonna have Anton here, be in the corner, like be in the corner of the window. So help. So help me concentrate. Also, I won't see it on stream, so you know there's also that. But it is funny to picture. Yes. Some of the scripts that I have so far for some of the chapters, some of the chapters do take place, like, you know, say that if you have read some of the manga issues before, you might recognize some of these stories. But there will be original chapters, so it's not going to be entirely based off of the manga, because I feel like if I do that, then it's like, what's the point, you know? You know, true is most people probably have not read the manga, but you know, it's like, you know, I'm gonna do my own thing too, you know, kind of make it stick out. So Oh man, I think I have this song in my playlist. Not my YouTube playlist, but I think my Windows playlist. This is a good song too. But yeah, usually I work on character stuff first. When it comes to my comics, again, it's just I don't know. I feel like I do a better job working on like character stuff than I do backgrounds, because backgrounds are like probably the last thing I do. I just have basic shapes and the idea of what I want in my comic. And again, what I'll probably be doing is for this session, again, I'm gonna get most done, but I probably won't be streaming this page again because it'll probably be done by the point when I'm done with this. The plan is hopefully I'll get it done by the beginning of next week, so I can actually have that for you guys to enjoy on my blog, my Twitter, and my comic blog. So, which is recently, I don't know if you guys, some of you new guys have been here, but it recently hit 530 plus followers. So I know like literally everyone from these following my comic is not here, but those who do follow it, thank you so much for the support. Like stuff like that honestly keeps me going with my comic. So I thank you guys for kind of like wanting to stick around. So it definitely helps me just having an audience. Again, it's a passion project for me. But it definitely helps to know that like other people care about the stuff like they want to see, so it makes me feel good. What in the world? Oh, it's this thing. Okay, but yeah, it makes me feel good knowing that people are like interested in it. Did this really? Oh my god! No wonder it didn't show up. Okay, glad I caught that. Glad I caught that. It's right here. Of course I missed that. Blur. There we go, that's better. Glad I caught that early, because it would have been terrible if I didn't catch it. Oh, I bet you're gonna definitely see some more. You're definitely gonna see Diana again. Probably not for the rest of this issue. Maybe as a background character, but yeah, you're gonna see more of Diana, don't worry. And she'll definitely have some skater jokes, for her. In fact, I really like the idea ever since I made her. I was like, and then you mentioned it, I think it was Orange Lightning, that she reminds you of a Avril Lavigne song. I was like, oh my god, I can't unsee it. And so that has like changed my life a little bit. For better or for worse, it really depends. It really depends. Yeah, Diana. Yeah, Diana's kind of like a bit of a nut. Not in like she's kooky crazy, but more like if she can't help it that she loves to skate. That's like her thing. So it's like other girls her age, for most of the town, it's like they don't really skate. So, Diana is totally up for that challenge. To like show everyone, hey, guess what? I love to skate. I'm a skater gal. Oh boy. I was gonna say, I just did that. I was gonna be kind of upset if that would have been deleted for some reason. She indeed said, "See you later, pal," because she was a skater gal. She loved punk, he loved ballet. Oh boy. can't decide on the oranges. This is where it starts. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of do this right now. I know I'm gonna be forever if I don't change. Just do what I need to do. Just something to kind of differentiate the colors with Amy. Alright, let's see what we got. Croquet? Probably. It's funny, I've not, like, ever since, you know, I found out about that. You know, I should go back and listen to that song. It's actually a good song, I like it. But, like, ever since, it's just changed my way of think about Diana a lot. A lot. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it is a good song. I might, you know what, I might listen to it after stream, because, you know, I don't want to get copyright stricken. I know with such a small channel as me, you know, you never know. You never know, you know. I can never trust anything, like, which songs are good to play or not, especially now, you know, with the internet and, like, streaming sites being so, so strict with stuff like that, you know. That's true. That's one thing about Lego games. Like, they're really good, especially the older ones for me, but it's just you can't stream most of them anymore, you know? Because they all have copyrighted music. It's like, you either have to keep your stream silent or find a way. Again, I don't know how, but you're gonna have to find a way. It's silly, but whatever. This song's great though. Again, most of Unleashed songs are super great. It's like, again, I can't decide. I can't decide what's a good, you know, what to choose over the other, especially like in the Unleashed game. There's just so many. Oh boy, okay, let's see. I usually say, oh, let's not work on background colors. If I don't, I feel like I'm just, okay. This is not, quick flash advance on T-posting there, that was the wrong file. But yeah, if I don't do this now, then I'm going to forget about it later, so might as well just kind of start with some of the shading. again. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna close this before I forget. There we go. I already saved everything, so it's fine. Okay. Probably am gonna take a little break, just kind of eat, because I actually have food up here, but I have not eaten it, really, since I started, so just probably do that unless you guys listen to some music while I, take a break, and then I'll get back into drawing a little bit and probably just wrap up. Let's see, what time is it? Almost 8? Yeah, I'll probably have, like, maybe a 5-minute break or so. I have not heard this song before. What is this one? What is this one? Sonic Lost World. Again, yeah. That explains a lot then, because I don't really care for Lost World soundtrack. Not really. Except for Sea Bottom Segway. That's the only one like I really know and love. But other than that, I don't care. I really don't. Yeah, Sea Bottom Segway is my favorite Lost World soundtrack. Like, Lost World track, period. You can't change my mind about that. It's seriously, it's definitely one of the best of the soundtrack. Because I, for the life of me, I can't remember, like, most of them after that. After Sea Bottom Segway. Like, if you had to ask me. Lighter grass. These neighbors have a very unkempt yard. Look at this. Long grass everywhere. But hey, you know, to be perfectly honest, we don't take care of our grass, really. Not really, so it's not that bad. I've seen worse, but still, it's pretty overgrown. Okay. I think it's enough grass shading for now. Because if I don't, it's going to bother me. Of course, that's the only one, because, again, I'm inconsistent with how I want to do things. Actually, there is one. Is this it? No. It's one of these. Yeah, Frozen Factory or Snowball Waltz is pretty good. Again, like, after past that, though, like, I can't really remember most of them. But I guess it's just, like, I played Sonic Lost World and beaten it exactly one time, and then I never touched it again. Like, that's just how that is for me. If you ask me, Like, oh, so how do you think about like this soundtrack or this track? And I can only give you so many examples with Lost World because I don't remember most of them for the life of me. That's right. That's right. I probably put them in another stupid layer because I don't know how to layer things correctly yet. Not really. It's not that one. Kind of. I mean, like I was just saying, like Lost World is whatever. Personally, I don't, don't necessarily like it per se. I mean, I obviously played worse, but at the same time, I don't like how it's mediocre. I wish it was just better, but that's all I really gotta say about that. Because I only like beaten it one time, then never touched it again. Because that's just how I roll now. So. Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, I like how they're implemented, kind of, in the IDW, but again, like, I don't have much to say about the Deadly Six because the Deadly Six are very one note. Like, there's nothing that really helps them stick out at all, and so that's a shame. But again, I'll go on and on about how Lost World is just blah. But I'd rather not. I'd rather just go back to drawing Nikki and like shading his beautiful face. That's not right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, like that's the problem with them. They're very one note. Like there's nothing you can really like say about them. But whatever. They're stable characters now. I'm not a big fan of them, but again, characters can be improved on. So if they ever decide to put them in again, like in the main game, they better be good. At least entertaining. But if Sonic Forces is well concerned, I'm guessing that's a no. That's a no. So, anyway. It's 8 o'clock now. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick break, you guys. And then when I get back, I'm actually going to, continue. Probably just finish up some of the character details and then probably end it off for the night. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this music. I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. I'll just kind of eat and then I'll just leave you with this awesome music. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. That was a good burger. That was a good burger and water and fries and stuff. Now I'm going back into work. This is, I can feel myself like, I need something to eat now, or else I'm gonna feel groggy and stupid later, so. Alright, back into work. I'm glad at least, you guys are enjoying my progress so far, so that, I feel good about that. I really do. So. Actually, let me transfer this back before I forget. It'd be very weird if I just empty screen. There we go. Alright. Back into progress. No, but seriously, that burger was delicious. And that definitely perked me up a bit. It was like I realized I didn't eat all that much today. I guess it's just because I've been so trying to prep for this stream and then I forget about anything else. And it's stupid, but I guess I was just nervous, because it's been a while since I actually streamed, let alone like streamed like any of my drawing process, which that has also been years. Like the last time I did it was oh boy, 2015, something like that. There's been a drop in frames, I think, and a little bit, kind of, but I'm not gonna let that bother me too much. I think it'll be okay. So yeah, probably the next time, I'm probably gonna have this stream up next Saturday. I mean, with how successful it's actually gotten with you guys, so, which I thank you. I might do this again next time as well, so be sure to look out for that. Same time, it's going to be for Saturday, unless something pops up, and I'll let you guys know via social media, so if something does pop up, so. This one's also a good song. Like, really good. Because I have not played Sonic Colors in like 9 years. Probably 9 years. 9 years, right? Or would it be a little less than that? Actually, 7 years, because I remember I used to play this back in like 2011, 2012. But still, it's been a long time since I played Colors. Done with most of the character shading right now, so I don't need to mess with that. I am gonna color this tree though, because it'll bother me if I don't. Here we go. What is else in this playlist? Okay, that one's good. That one's a good one. What else do we got? Oh, there's no Mega Collection Extras menu in here. I feel like that should be like the top one. Whatever. OC bottom stack list on this list though. That's good. Hopefully we'll be able to stick around for that a bit more. And we got about 20 minutes left, but it's fine. Oh, this is probably like the last call I'll be having for any questions or anything. So, do you have any like last minute questions before? I'm probably just gonna keep drawing here, but I usually like to remind people if they still have a chance, if they still want to ask a question about my comic or anything. Again, I won't be spoiling anything because, that'd be kind of like, well, what's the point, So if anyone has any questions about my comic, feel free. Things that I think are spoiler heavy, then I won't say anything about it. So, because again, that's just how it works. So. Yes, she is yelling at him. But she's more like surprised yell. Because, she's a very eccentric friend. In that, if she gets loud, she gets loud. It may be, like, not always the consideration of others that she gets loud. So, you can't really stop that about Amy. Sometimes she'll do her own thing. You're just gonna have to kind of live with that. Sometimes. Other times, like, Amy, maybe you should just calm down a little bit. Please. Stop yelling at me. Yeah, I'm very surprised I'm getting most of this background stuff done in like one night. And usually it takes me like maybe a day or two. Because, I can't do backgrounds for the life of me sometimes. Especially when it comes to, like, streets. Grass I can do, like, grass, trees, the sky, that's fine. But, like, when it comes to streets and, like, other things, it's like, I can't. But I'm glad I'm getting something done, so I'm happy for that. So, yeah, there should also be something around here for, like, kind of. But I'll fix that later, just at least something. Now I'm putting vague colors here. Again, I'll be blending most of these later. But it does help if I just kind of blend them. At least have the vague colors I want in the place I want it to have. It'll be easier for me to remember instead of trying to do it all because that would take time. So. Oh, this song. I was not expecting this song to be in the playlist. Because this is the obligatory Sonic Adventure 2 spying music. I like it. It's a really good track, but like it's used for most cutscenes in Sonic Adventure 2. I'm gonna have to be really honest. Change this a little bit so that's a little bit, yeah, that's better. Okay. Change this back a little bit so it's a little off. There we go, something like that. I will be fixing this white area that's bothering me later, but for now I'm just gonna leave it as is. So yeah, you know, Hub Worlds I missed a lot too. You know, I personally am in the boat, which, you know, I say I don't care for Hub Worlds. They don't ruin experience for me, you know, because there are worse games with worse Hub Worlds, and I feel like if you do Hub Worlds right, then it'd be really fun. You know, kind of like Spyro. They do their own, like, little naturalistic sort of Hub Worlds, and those are really nice. You know, even Sonic Adventure with Station Square, that one's lively, you know? So, while it really depends, yes, you know, I still like them, so I'll kind of blend this part in here if I forget. I'll be like, oh, you forgot to blend this in. Stupid brain. Tricks for kids. Something like that. Something like that. There we go. Whatever. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, I'll just kind of erase that, I guess. It's not going to bother me if it's like this, so. That's so better. I'll live with that. I'll live with that. Alright, let's actually try some shading on this. Maybe if I do this now, some of the backgrounds would be easier for me. Oh, we're in the last song already. Okay. Last song of the playlist. Speaking of sea-bottom segue, here we go. Again, the best track in the game for the worst level in the game. So, you know, that's always fitting. A little smaller than that. But yeah, gotta say this is my favorite track of Lost World. You know, it's actually one of the few tracks that actually fits with the level theme. Is actually energetic. My problem with Lost World is that most of the tracks don't really fit, like, in the Sonic game. Not really, you know. Windy Hill is one obviously that fits, but like stuff like Tropical Coast, as far as I remember, it's like that doesn't sound very Sonic-y or fun and exhilarating and exciting. So, but what can I say about that? What am I doing? What am I doing? This canvas. There we go. See me? That's what I do. That's what you do. Oh, I forgot to call this part. I'll be okay though. I gotta do that off screen. Yeah, like it's very generic. Like there's nothing to say, oh yeah, this is a Sonic song. It's very much like, well yeah, this is a song, but it doesn't feel like it's identifiable. There's nothing to identify it with. But that's just me, I guess. I don't know. Actually, while I'm here doing this, I'm just gonna do this. Because what I tend to do is I also add in like, because I add in the dialogue with Clip Studio Paint because it's easier to do it, especially with all the blue text I have to do. It's easier to go through with the Clip Studio. But what I tend to do is just add little blips of dialogue. Here. First, let me get the right pen. Color. So yeah, I tend to add in like smaller things, just to kind of like give it a little more life than just being, a regular old comic you've seen on the internet thousands of times. So just give a little more identity to it. Also, it's a bit like the manga where they also had like really big letters and stuff like that, kind of like pop off. Obviously, like comics, but you know what I mean. Like it's so different from what we had from Sonic comics before. So. Just gonna, I think we're done with that. I got nothing else to add here. So I decided that, like, I call it extra props, I guess, extra text. There we go. That's better. But yeah, the playlist is done. We got 6 minutes left, though. You know what? Why not? We're gonna go into the next one, the next part 2. Only for like 6 minutes though, because the stream's almost over. I'm going to be ending it soon. Will it actually play? There we go. No, I think this one has the... No, not the happy music. Come on. I want the chill out music. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, this one has the... Yeah, the title Tempest is the 3rd song. Yes. This is what I was waiting for, baby. Of course, that will probably be until next time. I'm going to continue off with this playlist next time. But ooh, sorry about that. Alright, back to work. Last few minutes. Want to play it now? Alright, fine, I'll play it now, because I like this song. But why not? I'll play it now. Because I really like this song a lot. It's one of my favorite songs in Sonic, and just... Oh, God, I love it so much. Love it so much. I'm gonna turn up a little bit for you guys to hear because it's just so good. It's so good. There you go. A little bit. You guys will hear that. Tidal Tempest is like, well, it's a good cave feel, but like it feels like I just kind of want to be underwater. You know, it's a weird feeling. I can't describe it, but it's like it's super good. I love it so much. Oh, you mean like those limestone caverns? Yeah, I remember, because I used to live in Ohio. Yeah, they had these limestone caverns, and I think that's the song kind of reminds me of. I used to love those caverns. True, it was kind of creepy to go, like, in certain corridors by yourself, but, like, being with other people and just being in, like, certain lights. I feel like you're in a cave or underwater or something. It's great. Let's see, what else do I need to get done here? I feel like I got most of the stuff done. Oh yeah, that can be scary. Like, stuff that hasn't been explored yet, that they haven't opened up to the public, that's a scary thought. It's like, if you're gonna open up something, please have most of the stuff you want open. Don't just show us stuff that you say, oh, we haven't explored that part yet, so we don't know if, like, there's bats down there or anything. That's a scary thought. Oh yeah, that's scary too. Like, honestly, caverns are cool, but I like it when they feel like they're actually safe enough for you to, like, walk in. Like, those are my favorite type of caverns. I don't want to, you know, be stuck in a place forever. that's just terrifying to me. Okay, where do I even, like, color this part in? I would have to do that off screen. Yeah, it's just like, I have certain stuff down, but I don't have everything down, because I am dysfunctional sometimes. That is annoying to me. Actually, if this is there, I can actually put this in here, because this isn't colored, and it's gonna bother me if I don't have it colored. There we go, now it's colored, kind of. Well, I think it's 8:30 now. I'm actually gonna kind of close off this stream because I feel my arm actually kind of tensing up a bit to me trying to lean on it for a bit. But seriously, thank you guys for actually sticking around. Like, this has probably been my most busy stream in a bit, and so it feels good that you guys are interested in the comic progress. Actually, you know, let's zoom out and see what we got done so far. That was good progress, actually. I'm surprised. We got some good stuff done. I feel great. So, but seriously though, thank you guys so much for kind of sticking around with me. Next time we'll be doing this next Saturday, so it'll be with a different page though, because I think I'm going to get this page done. by I'm probably gonna get this page done soon, so I'll just look out for that. But thank you guys so much. I'll be ending it off here, so I'll be seeing you guys next time. You guys have a good night, day, afternoon, whatever. It was nice hanging out with you all.